Hello, YouTube enthusiasts, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we embark on a journey to reminisce about a classic film that left an indelible mark on the world of comedy, Blazing Saddles. However, our focus today goes beyond the laughter and wit, as we pay tribute to one of the talented actors who contributed to the brilliance of this cinematic masterpiece. Get ready to saddle up for a trip down memory lane, as we explore the life and career of a beloved actor from Blazing Saddles, sharing anecdotes, behind-the-scenes moments, and honoring their enduring legacy. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our nostalgic journeys into the world of cinema. Your support means the world to us. Now, without further ado, let's set the stage, dust off those cowboy boots, and uncover the untold stories of the incredible actor from Blazing Saddles who left us with laughter and memories to last a lifetime. Join us on this cinematic ride. It's going to be one wild adventure. Cleavon Little. Bart, brought to life by the talented Cleavon Little, stood as the charming and quick-witted protagonist in the film. Alongside his iconic role in Mel Brooks' 1974 masterpiece, this actor earned a Tony Award on Broadway and graced television screens in notable shows like The David Frost Revue, Baghdad Cafe, and True Colors. Blazing Saddles, celebrated for its sharp satire on racism, stands tall as one of Hollywood's finest comedies, co-authored by the legendary Richard Pryor. Mr. Little took on the role of a Palomino-riding railroad worker, teaming up with the alcoholic gunslinger portrayed by Gene Wilder to rescue a town from a corrupt lawyer. While predominantly known for his stage prowess, he left his mark in over 24 plays. His 1989 one-man show, All God's Dangers, earned praise from New York Times reviewer Frank Rich, who hailed him as a commanding and humorous actor. Born in Chickasha, Oklahoma, Mr. Little, an alumnus of San Diego State University and the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, saw his marriage to Valerie Wiggins conclude in divorce. Survived by his daughter, Adia Millett Little of Los Angeles, father, Malchi Little of San Diego, and siblings Rosemary Martin, DeEtta West, Everett, and Roy Little, all of Los Angeles. Gene Wilder. Jim, brilliantly brought to life by the actor Gene Wilder, played a crucial role in the film. In 2016, at the age of 83, Gene Wilder passed away. Although his family chose not to disclose his diagnosis until after his demise, Wilder grappled with Alzheimer's for several years, ultimately leading to his death. On Tuesday, Karen Wilder, his fourth wife, shared insights for the first time about the disease and the last years of Wilder's life in an essay for ABC News, shedding light on the challenges Alzheimer's poses for caregivers. Upon his passing, Wilder's nephew, Jordan Walker Perlman, provided a statement explaining why Wilder opted to keep his Alzheimer's diagnosis private. Walker Perlman stated, "The decision to wait until this time to reveal his condition wasn't vanity, but more so that the millions of young children that would smile or call out to him, 'There's Willy Wonka,' would not have to be then exposed to an adult referencing illness or trouble and causing delight to travel, to worry, disappointment, or confusion. He simply couldn't bear the idea of one less smile in the world." Slim Pickens. Taggart, brought to life by the legendary Slim Pickens, left a lasting impression as a character in the movie. Pickens, aged 64, passed away in a Modesto hospital, as confirmed by Claire Huffaker. The news of Pickens' death was conveyed to the board of directors of the National Cowboy Hall of Fame, who were gathering in Oklahoma City for their scheduled December meeting. Born as Louis Burt Lindley in Kingsburg, Calif., he grew up on his father's ranch. Beginning his film career in 1950, he played supporting roles alongside Rex Allen in 11 westerns. While sharing the screen with luminaries like John Wayne and Steve McQueen, Pickens is most fondly remembered for his performances in Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, Stagecoach, Tom Horn, One-Eyed Jacks, and 1941. Pickens received the honor of being inducted into the Hall of Fame of Great Western Performers at the Cowboy Hall of Fame. In April, during the Western Heritage Awards ceremony, Ben Johnson revealed a portrait of Pickens alongside him, with Pickens' daughter and actress, Darrell Ann Lindley, providing assistance. Harvey Korman. Hedley Lamar, skillfully portrayed by the talented Harvey Korman, embodied the cunning and hilariously wicked antagonist in the film. Harvey Korman, the statuesque and versatile humorist who garnered 4 Emmys for his uproariously funny contributions to The Carol Burnett Show and brought a conniving politician to life with comedic brilliance in Blazing Saddles, passed away on Thursday at the age of 81. Korman succumbed to complications from the rupture of an abdominal aortic aneurysm at UCLA Medical Center, a condition he had been battling for the past 4 months, having undergone several major operations. His presence was also felt in other Brooks comedies such as High Anxiety, The History of the World Part 1, and Dracula, Dead and Loving It, along with appearances in 2 Pink Panther movies, namely Trail of the Pink Panther in 1982 and Curse of the Pink Panther in 1983. Korman's diverse filmography included Gypsy, Huckleberry Finn, as the King, Herbie Goes Bananas, and Bud and Lou, portraying the legendary straight man Bud Abbott to Buddy Hackett's Lou Costello. Additionally, he lent his voice to Dictabird in the 1994 live-action feature The Flintstones. Having undergone an operation in late January for a non-cancerous brain tumor from which he recovered admirably, Korman's health took a sudden turn. He was readmitted less than a day after returning home due to the ruptured aneurysm, given only a few hours to live. However, he defied the odds and survived for another 4 months. In 1960, Korman married Donna Earhart, and they had 2 children, Maria and Christopher, before divorcing in 1977. 2 more children, Catherine and Laura, were born from his 1982 marriage to Deborah Fritz. Survived by his wife and the 3 other children, he leaves behind a legacy of laughter and memorable performances. Madeline Kahn. Lily von Shtupp, skillfully portrayed by the talented Madeline Kahn in the film, left an indelible mark on the audience. Madeline Kahn, an Academy Award-nominated actress and comedian, celebrated for her performances in What's Up, Doc? And Paper Moon, passed away on Friday following a courageous battle with ovarian cancer. She was 57. Kahn publicly disclosed her illness just last month, revealing that she was undergoing aggressive treatment. The spokesperson for the William Morris Agency, Jeff Schneider, shared that she had been confronting the disease for the past year. Born in Boston, Kahn earned a drama scholarship and graduated from Hofstra University on Long Island. Renowned for her pioneering roles in the 1973 film Paper Moon, which earned her Academy Award and Golden Globe nominations, she made her big-screen debut in the 1965 movie Kiss Me, Kate. Kahn secured a Tony Award for Best Actress in 1993 for her portrayal of a ditzy Jewish matron in The Sisters Rosenzweig. In her announcement about battling ovarian cancer, Kahn expressed a desire to raise awareness about the disease. It is my hope that I might raise awareness of this awful disease and hasten the day that an effective test can be discovered to give women a fighting chance to catch this cancer in its earliest stages, she said. The family, instead of flowers, requested that donations be directed to the ovarian cancer research fund based in New York. Alex Karras, Mungo, the formidable and simple-minded character in the film, was brought to life by the commanding Alex Karras. Alex Karras, a former NFL All-Pro renowned not only for his football career with the Detroit Lions but also for his acting, passed away today in his California residence. He was 77. Karras battled dementia and succumbed after his kidneys ceased functioning, as reported by the Associated Press. His wife, Susan Clark, attributed football to the toll on his life. This physical beating that he took as a football player has impacted his life, and therefore it has impacted his family life, Clark told the AP. A part of the group of 3,500 ex-NFL players suing the league over its management of head injuries, Karras aimed to make football safer. He is interested in making the game of football safer and hoping that other families of retired players will have a healthier and happier retirement, Clark stated. Karras led the University of Iowa to the 1956 Rose Bowl and secured second place in Heisman Trophy voting the following year, according to WXYZ Detroit. Following his 12-year football tenure, Karras transitioned to TV and movies. His acting career took off with George Plimpton's book, Paper Lion, which depicted an everyman playing quarterback in the Lions training camp. Karras played himself in the movie adaptation. Subsequently, he provided commentary in the broadcast booth for Monday Night Football. A close friend, Tom McInerney Sr., revealed earlier this week to the Detroit News that Karras was unwell and had days to live. David Huddleston. Olson Johnson, portrayed by the accomplished David Huddleston, held a significant role in the film. David Huddleston, renowned for his portrayal of the lead character in The Big Lebowski, has passed away at 85. The actor, with a career spanning over 100 screen credits since the 1960s, succumbed to advanced heart and kidney disease. Huddleston's memorable performance as the cantankerous millionaire in the Coen brothers' cult classic may have been modest, but it stands as his most iconic work. He also gained recognition for his portrayal of the title character in the 1985 family film Santa Claus, the movie, alongside Dudley Moore and John Lithgow. Additionally, he left his mark in the 2005 remake of The Producers, Smokey and the Bandit 2, and Roman Polanski's Frantic. Beyond the realms of movies and TV, Huddleston enjoyed a lengthy and successful stage career, including a role in a 1984 revival of Death of a Salesman with Dustin Hoffman, and portraying Benjamin Franklin in the late 90s revival of 1776. Liam Dunn. Rev Johnson, portrayed by the actor Liam Dunn in the film, faced an unfortunate incident on the set of Disney's The Shaggy D.A. 1976 during the filming of the roller rink sequence. After collapsing and being hospitalized, Dunn succumbed to emphysema on April 11, 1976, in Granada Hills, California. To fulfill the role of the dog catcher, John Fiedler was brought in. Despite being only 59 at the time of his passing, Dunn consistently appeared older than his age, influencing his casting choices. Dunn also graced several Walt Disney productions, including The World's Greatest Athlete, 1973, Charlie and the Angel, 1973, Herbie Rides Again, 1974, and Gus, 1976. Often cast as characters subjected to verbal and/or physical abuse in a slapstick manner, he brought a unique flair to his roles. His television credits encompassed appearances on Twigs, All in the Family, Barney Miller, McMillan and Wife, Rhoda, Sanford and Son, and The Mary Tyler Moore Show, S4EP6. George Furth. Van Johnson, played by the actor George Furth in the film, brings forth a revelation that George Furth, who passed away at the age of 75 due to a lung infection, was not only a familiar face in countless TV shows and movies as a character actor, but also a playwright. His collaboration with Stephen Sondheim on 3 stage productions, including Company, marked his involvement in one of Broadway's most innovative and cynical musicals. Originally named George Schweinfurth, he shed the Schwein upon entering acting. He was born in Chicago. Furth earned a bachelor's degree in speech from Northwestern University in 1954 and later obtained a Master of Fine Arts degree from Columbia University in 1956. Initiating his acting career in small theaters, Furth made his way to Broadway in 1961 with A Cook for Mr. General, featuring a young Dustin Hoffman in one of his early roles. Although met with failure similar to the musical Hot Spot, 1963, which marked Judy Holliday's final Broadway appearance, Firth's distinctive portrayal of nervous oddball characters garnered him consistent television opportunities from the early 1960s through the 1990s. John Hillerman. John Hillerman portrayed Howard Johnson in the film. John Hillerman, the actor celebrated for his roles as sophisticated characters, including the fastidious estate caretaker Jonathan Quayle Higgins, third on Magnum P.I., passed away Thursday at the age of 84. Hillerman, a four-time Emmy nominee for his portrayal of Higgins, clinching the award in 1987, died at his residence in Houston, as confirmed by family spokesperson Lori DeWale to the Associated Press. The cause of death remains undetermined. Born on December 20, 1932, in Denison, Texas, John Benedict Hillerman spent 3 years at the University of Texas at Austin before serving a 4-year term in the Air Force. During his military service, he collaborated with theatrical groups. Following his discharge, he relocated to New York City for further studies at the American Theater Wing. Hillerman's film credits include performances in High Plains Drifter, 1973, Lucky Lady, 1975, Audrey Rose, 1977, and Mel Brooks's film History of the World, Part 1, 1981, along with A Very Brady Sequel, 1996. Additionally, he gained recognition for his role on the 1977-78 sitcom The Betty White Show, where he portrayed the star's director and former spouse, as well as playing Sandy Duncan's father on Valerie's Family. The Hogans, and serving as Bonnie Franklin's stern boss, Mr. Connors at a PR firm on One Day at a Time. Carol Arthur. Harriet Johnson, portrayed by actress Carol Arthur, was a supporting character in the film. Carol Arthur, the widow of humorist Dom DeLuise, known for her roles in Blazing Saddles and 4 other Mel Brooks productions, as well as on Broadway alongside Dick Van Dyke and Lauren Bacall, has passed away at the age of 85. Arthur is most notably remembered for her portrayal of Rockridge schoolmarm Harriet Van Johnson in Brooks' Blazing Saddles, 1974. In a pivotal scene during a town council meeting, she takes the stage to read a letter expressing dissatisfaction with the governor's choice of sheriff, Cleavon Little. Making her Broadway debut in 1975 in the musical comedy High Spirits, directed by Noel Coward, Arthur went on to play Mrs. Peru opposite Van Dyke in The Music Man, 1980. Directed and choreographed by Michael Kidd. In 1981, she joined the cast of Woman of the Year, starring Bacall. Arthur also shared the screen with DeLuise in films such as The World's Greatest Lover, 1977, Hot Stuff, 1979, The Princess and the Dwarf, 1989, Driving Me Crazy, 1991, The Good Bad Guy, 1997, The Godson, 1998, and Between the Sheets, 2003, directed by their son Michael. The duo collaborated on the CBS show The Dom DeLuise Show in 1968. Her extensive resume includes The Sunshine Boys, 1975, and appearances in Emergency, Sanford and Son, Rhoda, Alice, Steven Spielberg's Amazing Stories, Saint Elsewhere, and Seventh Heaven. Survivors include her sons Peter and his wife Anne-Marie, David and his wife Julia, and Michael, all actors, grandchildren Jake, DeStefano, and Dylan, and brother George. Don Megawan, gum chewer, portrayed by actor Don Megawan in the film, became an iconic character. Megawan, a smoker from age 12 to 48, succumbed to throat cancer at the age of 59, with his weight plummeting from nearly 300 pounds to a mere 150. Don Megawan was born in Inglewood, California, to Robert and Leila Megawan. His mother, Leila, worked as a negative cutter for Pathé. Standing at 6.7, Megawan actively participated in sports, engaging in baseball, football, and discus throwing. He earned a football scholarship to the University of Southern California before serving in the U.S. Army during World War II. Megawan took on notable roles in science fiction films, including The Werewolf, where he played Sheriff Jack Haynes, the creation of the humanoids, 1962, as a captain in the anti-robot Order of Flesh and Blood, tasked with halting the humanoids, and the creature walks among us as the Gill Man. In 1962, he starred alongside Cameron Mitchell in the television series The Beachcomber. His guest appearances extended to various shows, including westerns such as Gunsmoke, Wagon Train, Twice, The Californians, The Tall Man, Maverick, Cimarron City, and Have Gun Will Travel. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey. We hope you enjoyed the content and found value in what we shared. Your support means the world to us, and we couldn't do this without each and every one of you. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Your engagement fuels our passion and motivates us to keep creating. We love hearing from our community, so drop a comment below to let us know your thoughts, suggestions, or any topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Your feedback is invaluable, and we're always striving to make content that resonates with you.